Hey everyone! You know those wild mythical creatures we read about in ancient legends and fairy tales? The ones that make you think, wow, I'm glad that thing isn't real. Well, what if I told you that some of those creatures aren't as fictional as we once thought? Yeah, turns out Mother Nature has a sense of humor, or maybe just a flair for the dramatic. So let's dive into some mythical creatures that actually exist in real life. Alright, let's kick things off with the Kraken, the legendary sea monster said to be the size of a small island, capable of dragging entire ships down to the murky depths. It's the nightmare fuel of sailors for centuries. But here's the thing, the Kraken is real and sort of. It's known today as the giant squid. These massive deep-sea dwellers can grow up to 40 to 50 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates and tentacles that could probably arm wrestle a T-Rex. But here's the kicker. Their cousins, the colossal squid, actually have rotating hooks on their tentacles. Imagine a squid with the grip strength of a power tool. Now that's the stuff of nightmares. Despite being real, these guys are so elusive that the first live footage of one wasn't even captured until 2004. And in 2013, scientists discovered that giant squids have the largest eyes of any known creature, up to 11 inches across. That's basically a basketball-sized eyeball, perfect for spotting predators like sperm whales in the pitch-black ocean depths. Next up, the majestic unicorn. Now, before you roll your eyes, I know we all love a good rainbow-maned, glitter-farting horse, but the real-world version is a bit more grounded. Meet the Indian rhinoceros. Ancient travelers and writers like the Greeks and Romans once described this bulky, horned creature as a unicorn because, you guessed it, it's got a single horn right on its forehead. But what's wild is that in 2016, researchers found fossils of a creature called the Siberian unicorn, Elasmotherium sibiricum, which actually existed around 29,000 years ago and stood over 6 feet tall, weighed about 4 tons, and had a massive horn over 3 feet long. Now that's a unicorn that probably didn't frolic in meadows. Alright, this one's for all you Little Mermaid fans. Sailors from the past used to talk about beautiful, seductive mermaids luring them to their watery doom. But what were they actually seeing? Dugongs and manatees. I know, not exactly Ariel, right? But here's a cool twist. Dugongs are actually more closely related to elephants than to any other sea creature. They share a common ancestor from about 50 million years ago, which makes you wonder if those old sailor tales were just a mix of saltwater delirium and really, really bad eyesight. Also, these gentle giants can live up to 70 years and hold their breath for around 12 minutes, which is pretty impressive for a creature that spends most of its time munching on underwater salads. Now let's talk about the big one, dragons, fire-breathing, gold-hoarding, night-munching lizards that fly around terrorizing entire kingdoms. But in real life, we have the Komodo dragon. It doesn't breathe fire, thankfully, but it's a 10-foot-long, 150-pound carnivore with venomous saliva and a sense of smell so strong it can track a meal from miles away. But here's a wild fact. Komodo dragons can reproduce through parthenogenesis, meaning females can lay viable eggs without any male involved, essentially cloning themselves. That's some next-level Jurassic Park-style survival strategy. Alright, for our fifth mythical creature, let's talk about the Griffin, the half-lion, half-eagle beast that guards, treasures, and symbolizes power and protection. While we don't have any real-life creatures with both lion fur and eagle feathers, some historians believe that the idea of the griffin might have come from early encounters with the fossils of the Egyptius vulture, also known as the bearded vulture. This bird has a wingspan of over 9 feet and a diet that mostly consists of bones. Yeah, it literally eats bones and even drops them from high altitudes to crack them open for the marrow inside. Plus, it has a striking appearance, with bright orange feathers that it gets by rubbing iron-rich soil into its white plumage. It's one of the few animals that intentionally uses cosmetics. Now, if that doesn't sound like a creature worthy of myth, I don't know what does. So there you have it. Mythical creatures that turned out to be real. Just a reminder that sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more mythical madness, and let me know in the comments which creature surprised you the most. Or, if you're still holding out hope for a real-life phoenix, hey, never say never. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay mythical.
Wow.